Alright guys, so thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for the love basically for the next 6 months. So it doesn't matter what time, when you tune into this, it would be anytime, you know, it could be months from now or a year from now when you tune into this reading. But basically I'm going to be tuning into the love. So stay tuned into this video as I pick these decks. So you can choose from one of these 3 decks, and then I will be pulling out the cards and showing you exactly what it is. So this is deck 1, stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. So pick a deck. So I'm going to start with the first one. This is going to be what I see for the next 6 months, okay? So I'm going to remove these decks here, and I'll be using them in just a minute. So we can get there. So we're going to start off. We got the Sun card here. Those of you that can't see. We got the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Those of you that can see it. And then we got the Chariot. So what I'm seeing immediately here before I continue with the cards, I see here that if you are focused on your love life right now for the next 6 months and you chose stack 1, basically with the Sun card, it's a very positive card. I feel like you're looking towards love. You're looking towards the brighter happiness in your love life. You're wanting to be in a relationship if you're not already. If you are in a relationship, I feel like there is a lot of good things, a lot of renewal. This card is a very good card to get in the, you know, Rider-Waite Tarot deck or the Major Arcanas, if you have other minor Arcanas. This symbolizes someone, I feel like a lot of you are going to be coming into a partner, if you're single, very much possible, that has money, that is very firm. I feel like this is someone that is not willing to budge. This could even describe yourself. I feel like this is what Spirit is telling you around your love life. You're looking for someone that has financial stability. And if you are in a relationship, you want your partner to have financial stability. But I feel like out of the both of you, one of you is going to walk away from an opportunity, okay, with this card here, which is the 5 of Pentacles. There's going to be some opportunity, something that is kind of like missed. And so it's going to be very important that you do focus on that, you know, during the next 6 months. With the Chariot, it's like movement forward. So again, it's all about taking your relationships, moving past roadblocks that have been created in your life. For some of you that are tuning into this and chose deck 1, you know, stack 1, a lot of you have had a lot of problems in your love life where things haven't begun to move forward. And if you're at that point right now where you feel like there is someone that you care about, someone that would be a good partner for you, definitely Spirit is saying for you to kind of go forward with that and move forward and stop being afraid of where this relationship could go and basically take chances. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles. A lot of you are going to be sitting in the fence, but when we get into the next 6 months, I feel like around summertime, a lot of you could be seeing that movement forward with the Chariot, but also you could be considering your, you know, whether or not you want to take the relationship to the next level. It's like you're weighing your options, but notice it makes the infinity symbol. So there is unconditional love here that is being expressed. It's like you're going with the flow. But I feel like money, if you pick the stack, the first stack, a lot of you are very focused in your lover or partner having financial stability, and they may be seeking that with you too. A lot of focus on money. Then I got here, the card is, it says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So if you have not been, you know, if you're at that point right now, where you haven't been like being able to open yourself up unconditionally to a partner, or you're kind of afraid that if you do open up yourself that it's not safe and you're not going to be in your safe bubble. Spirit is saying it's safe, but you have created some illusions. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you that chose this this deck here, It could be that the money, the finances are not right. That it leads to a separation. In a lot of you, it could be that some of you are just, you know, with the right person, but, you know, your financial stability is, I mean, your finances are not right. Or perhaps you're with someone that doesn't have their finances in order and you do. And so there is a separation. And this doesn't mean that you don't love each other. A lot of couples in 2020 are going to be experiencing separation of some sort. This is going to be due to, you know, the intensity of the energy. So it's okay if you're one of these couples and you chose this, and you know this is your forecast for the next 6 months around love. That's fine that you got that with the separation, because sometimes when we have time apart, sometimes when we give each other radio silence, it brings healing and we can get clarity of our minds and souls. Okay, then we got here new love. For those of you that are single, tuning in about your love life over the next 6 months, new love. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So again, if you are looking for love and you're single right now, again, all of this is going to be what you're looking for in a partner. Someone with money, someone that doesn't have baggage, someone that is different than what you have expected, but it's not going to come easy, because Spirit is saying here basically that you need to make an effort. Okay, it's great love is worth taking the steps you've guided to take, that you're guided to take. I don't know if you can see that. So again, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps to guide it. The steps you're guided to take, okay? So, again, if you're not putting effort into that, now hopefully you can see all of this pretty clear here on the camera. If you're not making the effort to step into your power and not overthink or stand in your way, you are going to be creating a good place for yourself in your love life over the next 6 months. But if you are one of these people that overthinks things and overanalyzes things, then you're creating some failure for yourself potentially in your relationship. So again, that's something to focus on very, very importantly. Then I got here eucalyptus. I like these cards because they're so magical. It says breathe. I don't know if you can see that. Hold it up to the camera. Eucalyptus, breathe. I feel like what this is saying here is that a lot of you just kind of get into your own mind. Sometimes you overthink things and you start creating anxiety where it's not needed, and you can start creating self-doubt. To take a breath, to kind of, eucalyptus, when you talk about eucalyptus, it's very refreshing, it's very minty. It's almost like let me look at this card so I can see the description of what it's like. Healing in many ways. You know, eucalyptus is known to open ourselves up, your throat chakras, saying what is on your mind, not holding on to that. A lot of you that chose deck 1, stack 1 of this reading for your love life for the next 6 months, you may have problems communicating how you feel and you hold on to things. Don't do that. Then we got salt, protection. A lot of you are trying to protect yourself. Like I said, it resonates with this whole reading. A lot of you are trying to protect yourselves. Protect yourselves from pain, from past hurts, from going and reliving the past again, from experiencing all of that negativity. And a lot of you, if you are in a relationship right now, you may need to protect your relationship, because there could be messy people over the next 6 months that try to come between you and your partner. This doesn't have to indicate your partner's cheating on you, but basically it could indicate something as simple as family. You know how sometimes people have family and you're in a relationship and it causes all this chaos because everyone in your family has an opinion about your partner, but you're listening to them instead of listening to your partner and listening to your own heart and your own guidance. And finally, we got here the apple, forbidden fruit. As much as people look at the apple as being a biblical reference and being kind of scary, it's the forbidden. And when we talk about the forbidden, it's almost like that's the area that you don't want to go. Like, people look at the apple, they associate it with sin. They associate it with the forbidden fruit, but in that fruit there is power. And so it's like you are going to start trying to get past the forbidden and give into your temptations. It's going to be sexual exploration for a lot of you. It's going to be about embracing your divine femininity and your divine masculinity in your relationships to find that. So it's very interesting. Like, I feel like for a lot of you that chose this particular stack or deck of cards for, you know, the pick a card. If you chose deck 1, stack 1, you're looking at money, and you're looking at conquering your fears. You're looking at, you know, opening yourself up past your comfort zones, and also not standing in your way, learning to release all of that, those worries and all those things that are hindering your love life in some kind of way. And so Spirit is saying it's very important for you to do that. So I hope you enjoyed this reading if you are tuning in, and we're going to get into stack 2. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, if you chose stack 2, we got here, I always count 5, 6, 7, the 7 of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 8 of Pentacles, sorry. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. And this is someone that is working very hard. Now, I notice that this is around money as well, which has been the case for stack 1. But if you got the card, I feel like this is not just talking about money, but it's talking about the hard work that you're going to be putting into your relationships, into your love life. If you're already in a committed relationship or you're dating someone, this could be about you really just kind of putting the effort into it, working hard, and not giving up, and knowing that it's going to produce the fruits of your labor. Then we have the Queen of Cups. When we talk about cups, this is someone that is very nurturing, someone that is like very much like a mother figure, someone that you may find comfort in. This could express someone that is that knows her limits, but knows how to help someone to reach their goals. So if you could be that person. If you're a female tuning into this reading, you could be that person, and those are qualities that you have in yourself and that you may be looking for in a partner, you know, that is equal to you, or that kind of has some of the same qualities that you're looking for in a man, that kind of complement your power and your presence right now. And if you're a man, you could be looking for a woman like this, you know, and that's why that cup came up. I do feel like some of you that chose this, and this reading is centered around love in the stack 2. With this card here, what is this? The 6 of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of Swords. We have someone moving away. So I feel like if you are in a relationship, a lot of you during this time period could be experiencing potentially a breakup, potentially separation, distance being created between both one another. And then I got the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups is like loss, feeling lost. So I feel like a lot of you that chose deck 2 and are looking at your love life, if you are in a relationship, this is speaking about, you know, possibly, potentially, there being some problems on the horizon. This doesn't have to be negative in any kind of way, but sometimes when we separate or distance ourselves and we feel a deep loss, there is a renewal and a rebirth. And this could be talking about your past, not necessarily something that's happening. Maybe all of this is something that happened in your past, and Spirit is bringing it through this reading so you can reflect on this and find some healing, because maybe you haven't healed that part of yourself. In order to find the right partner, you have to address the damage. You have to address the pain, the hurt, the things that you've gone through that have made you who you are today. And the inability to explore those is going to cause stagnation in your life, and you're closing yourself out from love. Then we have here, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. You know, this is a very powerful card. I feel like you could potentially be meeting someone if you're single and you're looking for love, and you chose stack 2 of this pick a card reading. Basically, you could be, you know, having your friends trying to hook you up, putting you on blind dates, someone that is willing to help you. You know, maybe you're in a relationship that's kind of going through these problems, but you don't need to handle it by yourself. That card is also could mean for you to reach out to your friends and get support from them. Basically, you need to get support from someone to talk about it, to air it out, to get past that uncomfortability that you're in right now. Then I also got here chemistry. Wow. So it says here there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So again, if you are single, there is something here about you meeting someone and finding some chemistry. If you're in a relationship, there is no no coincidence behind that. You're probably in that relationship because you found chemistry with that person. You found a bond, something that unites you at the soul level. But there could be problems, like I said, that with these cards that I pulled before, with you moving away or experiencing some kind of loss, you know, in the love life department in particular. You could be feeling like there is something, you know, lacking. Maybe it's a lack of chemistry with that person, but this card tends to indicate that there is a deep chemistry there. Then we got here, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe a lot of us are dealing with damaged parts of ourselves, patterns that we adopted from our families. Typically, let's say your parents got, you know, had you, but they got into a divorce and it was fairly ugly, and they separated when you were very little, and you didn't have your father figure in your life. You could be following those same patterns, even if you're a female listening to this, following the same footsteps that your parents did, because that's all you knew growing up. And these are like being socially conditioned. And a lot of times the problems that we experience in relationships are due to what's happened in our family, what we've seen, what has become the normality for us. And this is why a lot of men sometimes don't have respect for women. It's because their fathers didn't have respect for their mothers. And so this is a very powerful card, you know, and maybe vice versa. It could have been, you know, some men may be experiencing this with the female partners, because the female partners experience that with their mothers, you know, not taking a man seriously. So it's two-sided in both ways. But I got the last card for y'all here is you deserve love. You are lovable. It's understanding. A lot of us don't feel like we're worthy. A lot of us don't feel like we are destined for love. But interestingly enough, if you got this, you picked stack 2 in this pick a card reading, it says you are lovable. You need to start honoring yourself and knowing that you're a divine goddess and a divine god, and basically you are love, and you are worthy of it. A lot of us have issues with drawing in a new partner because we're stuck in that cycle. I'm too fat, I'm too thin, I'm too bald, I'm too not perfect, and you know what, and the what ifs. What if they find me not attractive? What if they don't like that I have kids from a previous relationship? These are the things that kind of program ourselves, and the things that I feel like a lot of you are looking at is like moving away from the past. The past has been a lesson for you, and now you're stepping into what you really are looking for in your love life. You're looking for someone you have a chemistry for. You're looking for someone that you're looking for friends that are going to help you in some kind of way, and it's not bad. You're looking to deal with someone that doesn't have those family issues, that are healed, or they're in the process of healing, and someone that is very self-confident of themselves, that loves themselves, but is not cocky to the point where it's like narcissistic. You're looking for someone that is confident, but able to reciprocate the love that you have to give and what you want in a relationship. And then we got Rose here. Romance. So like when I pull this in a reading, you know, if I'm doing like a pick a card reading, or I'm reading my own cards, typically when I pull romance, you know, it's telling me like you're someone that's ready for love. And it doesn't usually come up in a reading unless that person is ready for love. Think about the rose. It's about the divine femininity. It's about passion. It's about, you know, stepping into your power and basically embracing romance. So I feel like within the next 6 months, like I said, it doesn't matter what month you're tuning into this. This could be 5 months later and you're looking at this reading. This will still apply to you in some way for the next 6 months. Regarding your love life. I feel like for you guys, it's saying here basically, and my camera's about to shut off, so I may have to continue the recording here. So let me just go ahead and cut it off and change the batteries. Sorry about that. Alright guys, sorry about that. The camera cut off, and the last card that we were on was on stack 2 of the reading, and we got the card of romance. So if you got the card of romance, basically Spirit is saying here for you that you are, you know, ready for love. The next card I got for you is expansion. It's hemp. Expansion. It's all about expanding your love life, you know, expanding yourself, your soul path, growing with this person, knowing that there is something that you can learn from it, some healing as you go along. When we look at the properties of hemp, And what it does, it creates healing in many ways. So I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, that there is some healing that you will find from this connection or relationship. It's not someone that, you know, is 420, because you see that here depicted in the cards. But it is someone that is helping, you know, that is wanting to grow, and that's what you're looking for in a relationship compared to your past ones, you know. Or if you're already in a relationship, you're looking for it to grow. Then we got clothes, and it says gossip. To pay attention to gossip, specifically when it comes to people that are, you know, they call themselves your friends, and they're gossiping to other people about relationships. Or perhaps you get some gossip from someone. Hey, I saw your man, or I saw your woman, and they're, you know, doing this and this and this. Don't believe everything that you hear. Not everything is true. There are people out there and energies that want to come forth and destroy a relationship or prevent you from finding your happiness. So you have to be very careful with who and what you listen to, specifically around your love life. So again, just to kind of just give you like a summation of this reading, I feel like you're moving away from the past. You're finding someone that is on a good level for yourself, or you're looking for someone that you have chemistry with, that doesn't have family issues, that is on a path of healing those issues in the past, and someone that knows that they're ready for love. And at the same time, you're looking for true romance. And I feel like a lot of you are going to enter a relationship if you're single, or you're going to find it. And if you're already in a relationship, there may be something rekindled in that relationship, some healing, and you're looking for expanding yourself, expanding your horizons, or maybe that relationship blossoming and expanding, just like the romance card and the hemp. And then you're looking for you need to pay attention to the gossip, to stay away from all of that, because the gossip is not going to be something that is going to help you. And there are going to be people that maybe gossip about your relationship, and that talk crap, that, oh, you think that you're too good because you're in a relationship. A lot of people that are single are, honestly, and I hate to say this on here, are really bitter betties, and they just, because they're not in a relationship, and this could be your own friends, because they're not in a relationship, they want you to be the same and not be in a relationship and be happy. Don't let those people get into your mind and plant seeds of doubt, because it's very possible. But do trust your intuition. So I hope you like this reading. And then finally, we're going to get into stack 3, if you chose stack 3. All right, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, if you chose a deck 3 or stack 3 of this pick a card reading for your love life for the next 6 months, here we go. I'm going to start off with the Empress. You got the Empress. Very, very powerful card. This represents you. It represents someone that is a divine feminine energy. Someone that is very much confident, is very aware of her seductiveness, of her beauty, and she's not afraid to use it, and also wants that reciprocated in many ways. The Moon, the lunar energy. This is dealing with like your wish. A lot of you that are single and you chose this reading for, you know, this next 6 months. And again, it doesn't matter when, if this is like in October of 2020 when you're listening to this, it would be 6 months from now. This is what you're looking at for your love life. A lot of you are looking to, when we talk about the Moon, we're talking about a wish. We're talking about, you know, a unity. We're talking about things that are hidden in the night, kind of being illuminated. Your path is illuminated. You're very intuitive. If you pick this deck, this stack, you are basically in your love life. You're using your intuition to find the right partner. A lot of you may be needing some rest though. This card here with the let's see, 1 2 3, what is it, 3 4, the 4 of, no, I don't know, that's the 4 of Swords, I think so. Basically you're looking for resting. You're needing some rest. You're needing some time, especially if you came out of another relationship. You may not be really ready right now in the first 2 months of this reading. You know, from when the time that you look at this, you're not ready for love, you know, necessarily in the next 2 months. Let me move this down so y'all can see a little bit better. All right. And then we got here the Ten of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is focused around family. So this tells me that a lot of you may be having children. A lot of you that are looking for love may have small children, teenagers. Maybe you have children that are adults. But your family is everything. And you want a partner that wants a long-term stable relationship, that wants a family. That's important for you. If you're not getting that, then you're not going to be happy. And so I feel like this is like talking about happiness on the horizon. And this is also talking about if you're single, that's what you're looking for. It's something that you want and you desire it the most. You also desire fulfillment of your dreams, feeling like, you know, everything that you do in life is guided. And you are, you know, kind of given this the Nine of Cups, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nine of Cups, you know, it's almost like a completion of a cycle. You're not fully there yet, but you're almost there. So a lot of you are coming out of a relationship ready, looking for love, but you may still be holding back for that tiny bit, and you need to let go. Because ultimately, when I see this card here, which is the Ten of Cups, to me, that means that, like, that you're going to find someone. Like, there is a lot of focus, and through your family, maybe you'll find some support system to be open to love again. Passion is the next card I got. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with you. Notice they're so romantic. It's like passion here. So there is passion. You're looking for passion. You're not just looking for a relationship and someone to travel with and someone to grow with, but you're looking for passion, for true love, to express your sexual desires with this person. It's very powerful. But you have to be careful because there could be some deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So you need to be careful, because not every relationship that you're seeking or that you're going to be looking for in the next 6 months is necessarily an honest person. Even though you may be looking for these qualities in that person, there could be some deception, and Spirit is bringing this up in the reading so that way you don't fall for, you know, something that is not good for your soul. Basically, you're giving yourself some time and space to recollect yourself, to think about, you know, what is this person really telling me? I see it all the time when I do private readings. I don't use cards for private readings, but I do my emails, psychic readings, and I see at the soul level when I look at photographs and situations about people who wear masks in the relationship, and it's hard for the partner, because when you love someone, love is blind. Passion blinds you sometimes. Passion is love. When you talk about passion, it's not always a love connection. It's sometimes more of someone that's looking to entertain themselves. Notice how in this reading, the passion card came up, and then deception. Sometimes when men, I'm not saying this all the time, but sometimes when men get what they want, which is sex, they tend to disrespect the female, or they don't give them the respect that they deserve and they need. So again, needing to be careful. If the person is pushing you or pressuring you into having more of an intimate relationship and you're wanting to take things slower, I feel like this reading is telling you with this card here, if I lift that up, remember the rest card, even though it may be telling you, you know, you need some time apart, not to move. I feel like it's saying not to move so fast in a relationship if you're entering a new one. If you are in a relationship, pay attention to the deception. And a lot of you are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Especially if you're single and you're looking past all of this. Let's say you're not, this whole reading doesn't pertain to you, but you chose this deck and you're single. You're calling in a soulmate. A lot of you are looking for someone that understands you, that is going to love you unconditionally, that resonates on your soul level, someone that is not just for clout, not someone that just makes you look better, not a trophy wife or a trophy husband, someone that truly is someone that is unconditionally loves you and is willing to do anything for you. I feel like this is what it's saying here. You know, your affirmations, you have to visualize your soulmates. A lot of times we start doubting the universe. A lot of you out there, you know, that are looking at this, a lot of you have been saying, you know, I've been single forever. I think I'm going to die single without having a partner. And you need to change that mentality, because what you speak is a spell. The words that come out of your mouth are spells. They have power behind those words. And it's being something that is being dispersed through the universe. And if you're not careful with what you're saying, you're going to attract the bad energy into your life. And you don't want that. You don't want any self-doubt or delays. You need to stay, like I said, the next card, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring your romance. Passion, romance, but knowing to look for deception. Again, like I said, your thoughts are also powerful. They're like spells. When you think something, even though if you don't verbalize it, it's still materializing on the ethereal, on the spiritual realm. And you're telling the universe that you're doubting it. So you need to stay very positive. If you're single and you're ready to move forward and looking for a relationship, or if you enter one, you know, stay very optimistic. Sometimes we have to go through several frogs and kiss several frogs and go through a lot of hurdles before we find that right person. I got this card next. It's reignite. Again, I feel like a lot of you are dealing with old patterns in yourself where you've given up on love, and Spirit is saying that you need to reignite that spark of passion, that desire. You are desirable. You deserve, everyone deserves in this lifetime. I don't believe that we came to earth to be alone and single and die and return to spirit as single. It's no you know, when you got this, a lot of you need to incorporate the sweetness into your life. Do a honey jar. Bring some, you know, this is a card, it's a cinnamon, and then it's reignite. Notice the honey buns. It's all about bringing sweetness back into your life to help you reignite your passion. Do for yourself. Give yourself a manicure. Go to a place to get a pedicure, a manicure. Get your hair did. Go and buy yourself some sexy high heels, you know, or a sexy outfit. You know, it's not a shame. You shouldn't feel ashamed to love and express yourself in a way where you feel that being reciprocated. Then we got here expulsion, yarrow, expulsion, like letting go of everything that is toxic for you, people that are toxic for you. Basically, you're trying to like purge. A lot of you are purging your past. You don't want to make the same mistakes from the past in your love life again. But in order to do that, you have to purge yourself from that. So if you're still thinking about a partner, an ex, you're not ready to go and date. Sorry guys, and my camera cut off again. So if you're looking at this reading, the last card, this is on deck 3. Like I said, deck 3 in this reading. But if you got the last card here, is mugwort, intuition. Using your intuition in your relationships. Using your intuition to guide you. And again, to surmise, you know, your love life, if you chose deck 3. Basically, Spirit is saying for you to use your intuition to let go of the past hurt and things that you've gone through, to embrace it, you know. And overall, this is your reading. I hope you did like it. If you did like this reading, please give it a thumbs up on my channel. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon and hit all on it. And don't forget, all of my readings are on sale this month. Well, they're in sale for a limited time only. So if you like, go to my website. Also become a Patreon, so that way you can get, you know, in contact with all of my psychic and mediumship classes that I'm teaching. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing day.